y'all, welcome to our channel. I'm Jen.
And I'm MJ.
And we're
Greenish Thumbs.
Today we're gonna learn how to plant seeds. We're gonna give you all the do's
And the do nots.
but first, let's go shopping.
Alright, so now that we went shopping, let's go over all the stuff that we got. So first we got this ProHex seed starting kit.
We chose this one because it seemed like an easy option for beginners, people that have never planted a plant in their life, us. One of the reasons is it has instructions on the back in multiple languages. And
It acts like a dome, and I
Yeah.
was really interested in that. So I thought that would be really cool to have.
yeah, it's like a little mini greenhouse.
Yeah.
We also got some seed starting mix. This was the option that was just near the seed starting kit, and it seemed logical to just get both things at the same place. But it also has instructions for seed starting in a container like this or other containers as well.
And then we also got water that I may or may not drink from.
And we also got popsicle sticks to label all the pods so we know what we planted.
Yes. And then we also have our shovels.
And last but not least,
The most important, your seeds.
your seeds. And seed packets have basic instructions on the back on each plant and what it needs to survive, but it doesn't really go in depth on how to plant the seeds.
Correct. Which we did do this wrong already.
Yes.
So we have a seed starting kit that we did, and you take one master class with Ron Finley and you realize you did it completely wrong.
Like every step we did backwards.
But just like Ron said,
Plants want to grow.
plants want to grow. And they grew. So yeah.
Yeah, so we've done it wrong, and this time we'll follow the steps exactly as it tells us, and we'll see how many plants grow out of this one.
Yeah. So today we got sweet peppers.
Carrots, my favorite.
Zucchini.
Cauliflower.
Kale.
And then we have some cantaloupe. We did the cantaloupe because we wanted to see if we could grow something from a store-bought item.
Right, so we bought a cantaloupe, ate it.
Mm-hmm.
I ate it.
I ate some pieces.
And we saved the seeds and we washed them and then dried them out.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so I'm really curious to see if we can grow some cantaloupe that way. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I mean, we've heard advice from both sides. You know, some people say you can't grow from grocery store items, or you don't want to grow from grocery store items because those companies specifically make it harder to grow from their seeds. And then some people say it's completely normal and like they have no trouble.
Right.
Let's get started.
Another don't.
We're fast forwarding through this.
Don't right in the middle. Go right in the middle, right at the top so you can see it. I can stop and pause it and slow it down whenever I want.
Alright, so we have our dirt in between us so we can both reach it. And we're gonna start filling the pods with dirt. And then we're gonna put the water in. Can I have
Yes.
a shovel, please?
I knight thee. Your shovel, madame.
Thank you. So this is one of the things that we did wrong the first time, right?
Yeah, so on the back of all of the on the back of the seeds, it'll tell you what depth the seeds need to go at. And I thought it was backwards. So for instance, carrots say 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch down. I thought that meant that the dirt needed to be 1/4 or 1/2 an inch deep. In general, and then put the seed and then put the rest of the dirt. So I did cucumbers backwards like that, and they sprouted. So that is not the right way to do it. So what you want to do is fill the pod up with dirt completely, and then we'll, just move dirt over and then place the seeds at the depth that they need. Actually, first we're going to fill the pods and then water.
I really enjoyed watching Rob Finley's masterclass online.
I do too.
He's entertaining.
Definitely the most entertaining masterclass that we've watched so far.
Yeah.
Definitely. He cusses. He speaks my love language, He has a lot of really good points. I think the biggest takeaway that I had from it, just besides realizing that we did this completely wrong, is to just have fun with it and not take it so seriously. And at the end of the day, the plants want to grow and they want to live and they want to thrive. And if you just do a few things, you can help them do that.
Don't wanna complicate you. Complicate you. I'm a simple man. Don't wanna complicate you. Complicate you.
So after you fill the dirt, you want to water the pods thoroughly. You don't do what we did last time and put the seeds and then water because
if you water the pods after the seeds are in there at the correct depth, they might float depending on how heavy they are. A lot of these seeds are small little, kind of like little balls. We'll show you. Those are a lot lighter and they'll come up to the top of the dirt and then they won't be covered and they won't grow. Yeah, so for example, a cauliflower, it says it takes 8 to 10 days to germinate, which means 8 to 10 days to start seeing a plant come out of the dirt. The planting depth is 1/2 inch, so it's 1/2 inch from the surface. And days to harvest is 60 to 70 days, and spacing hill rows is if you're planting, you're going to transplant these out to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
The instructions will also tell you how many seeds to place in each pod, or if you're planting in the ground, directly in the ground, or a raised planter bed in each little hole. This one is in the planting instructions, and it says to sow outdoors by placing 2 seeds together every 2 feet in row. So I'll just do 2 seeds in each pod. And to get these at the right depth, we're just using our fingers to press down on the dirt. You don't have to get a ruler out or anything, I don't think.
I mean, if we did all those things wrong and still came out with seeds, I think we're gonna be good.
Alright, so that's it. So let's review all of the steps we took to plant our seeds. First, we went shopping, which I love shopping, my favorite. We then put all of the names on the popsicle sticks so that we could label our plants because we don't know what they look like. This is our first time doing it.
Correct.
We then put the dirt in the pods and we just filled it all the way to the top. We didn't care we had extra space, so we didn't care if the water made the dirt overflow. which was the next step, was watering the dirt so your seeds don't float when you water. Then we planted the seeds at the depth listed on the back of the packets.
Correct.
And then we did one final step, which it didn't say to do, but we just wanted to spritz the top of the dirt so that it kind of stayed in place when we moved it around and stuff like that.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this actually in our dining area, and it says to place it in indirect sunlight. So it acts like a greenhouse, essentially.
Yeah. So do you want to tell them what our next video is going to be about?
So since we've got all these guys and we have another seed starter kit that is producing, that has sprouted,
Yes.
we need homes for all these guys to go into. Permanent lodging, if
Yeah,
you
permanent
will.
lodging. This is just an Airbnb for them right now.
Correct. They're just renting. This isn't their permanent stay. So we are going to build.
Raised planter boxes.
Correct.
We live in San Francisco, so our house is it is built on a very steep slope.
We're on
and
stilts.
We're on stilts. So we want to be able to access these plants easily, and we're going to put these on our deck that is attached to our main living space. Later on down the road, once we know what we're doing and we're kind of getting in the flow of things, we might build something downstairs in our yard that's has more space for these plants.
Yeah, like a greenhouse, because we
Yeah.
have raccoons actually that come at night.
Yeah.
So we definitely want to protect our guys.
So first step is on the deck. We're going to have raised planter boxes going all across the deck. We'll show you our deck. We'll show you the whole building process. And then as the seeds are growing, we will post videos and pictures on our Instagram.
Correct. So follow us at Greenish Thumbs on Instagram, so you can see me get stupid excited when these guys start popping their little heads out.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining us today.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment,
And share.
Yes. So.
Wanna